Why is magnesium so good for your heart? In this video, I'm going to tell you. And I'm just going to cut to the chase. There's a link down below. It's the magnesium that I personally take. I take magnesium citrate because it seems to work the best for me. But you can also choose a magnesium glycinate. If you're male, take 400 milligrams. If you're female, take 310 milligrams. You could basically turn this video off. But if you'd like to learn why this is so important, keep watching in this video. My name is Dr. Story. I've been in practice for over 25 years. I'm going to give you realistic advice based on my experience and based on the scientific literature. I challenge you to find any doctor that would refute what I'm going to say in this video. There are very few things in healthcare where there's no controversy. Anything I say can be refuted by another study. So there is no real perfect solution. However, if there was such a thing as a perfect nutrient, it would be magnesium. Magnesium is an electrolyte as well as a mineral, and there are over 300 functions that magnesium does in our body. But the two big things, and the reason why magnesium is so good for your heart, is number one, it helps reduce inflammation. Inflammation is the underlying reason why you're going to have a heart attack or a stroke. You do not want to have those things. So the inflammatory process occurs largely because of our diet. If we are not eating enough magnesium, you simply need to supplement with magnesium. Magnesium plays a major role in inflammation, and once the arteries, you have to think of an artery as like a garden hose, and on the inside of the artery, if there's smudge, if it gets red, if it gets swollen, if it gets inflamed, that is what can limit blood flow, and that is what causes heart attacks and strokes. So you need to reduce the inflammation. And one of the easiest minerals or electrolytes, depending on how you look at it, is a magnesium supplement. And because we just simply, let's face it, most people, if they're eating a crappy diet, they're just not getting any magnesium. Even if you're eating a pretty darn good diet, you might not be getting enough magnesium from that good diet. You really have to eat extremely well. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you some foods that you can eat so that you don't even need a magnesium supplement. But just to be on the safe side, I personally take a magnesium supplement, and I have very low inflammatory markers when it comes to my blood. So number one, magnesium reduces inflammation. Number two, magnesium helps your heart relax. When your heart beats, it goes lub-dub, it contracts, and then it relaxes. Now when it contracts, it's very complex, but in simplified terms, calcium enters the heart cell. That's what causes the contraction. What causes the muscle to finally relax is magnesium. So calcium and magnesium both work together to contract the muscle and relax the muscle. If you have an imbalance in your body is going to try to solve this by pulling magnesium from other places to try to maintain a blood magnesium level equal so that you don't have these problems. But nonetheless, you don't want to be sacrificing, for example, the minerals in your bones to help your heart. So you want to supplement with magnesium because it helps the heart muscle relax, which is exactly what we want it to do when it's going lub-dub, during the dub. Now what I'm going to do in the description, I'm going to put the study that it very much summarizes what magnesium does for your heart, your blood pressure, hypertension, your cholesterol, all these things. It has a widespread effect on our bodies. So if you want to go ahead and read more about that, I'll put that in the link down below so you can look at that as well. Now, do you yourself take a magnesium supplement? I'm curious how many people are doing this. Go ahead and let me know in the comment section if you yourself have taken magnesium, what type of magnesium you do take, and what benefits that you've noticed. Other people may be interested in reading your comment and learning from it, because I really think that of all the things that you could take to help your heart, magnesium is just, man, it's a no-brainer. Now, if you want to get your magnesium from foods, I'm going to show you how simple this is. It does take some creativity, and there are some of these foods you may not actually like the taste of. In one respect, suck it up and just eat them. And I'm going to show you a little method that you can do if you don't like the taste purely of these foods. You can supplement it with some other foods that also have magnesium that will help you a lot. So let's do number one. Pumpkin seeds have about 168 milligrams of magnesium in it, which means that for 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds, really you could pretty much get away with about 2.5 ounces of pumpkin seeds, and you've already fulfilled your 400 milligrams of magnesium for the day. That's pretty easy. But what if you don't like the taste of pumpkin seeds? You could try some other things, such as almonds or spinach. Now, almonds, you would need about 1 ounce of almonds, and that is about the amount that you can fit into the palm of your hand. So that has roughly about 80 milligrams of magnesium, so you would need about 4 or 5 ounces of almonds throughout the day, or a half a cup of spinach actually has about 80 milligrams of magnesium as well. So in order to get the 400 milligrams of magnesium, you would need to eat about 2.5 cups of spinach, which many people don't like. Now, I have a recipe, by the way, and what I'm going to do, this is important because I think that you might actually want to try this. Somewhere in one of these boxes down below, I'm going to put a recipe for my spinach recipe on how to make it taste fantastic, and it reduces the oxalates if you're worried about your kidneys. So try some cooked spinach, and you'd be surprised how easily you can eat 2.5 cups of spinach. 1 ounce of cashews, 1 ounce of dark chocolate, not the milk chocolate, but the dark chocolate has about 80 milligrams of magnesium. So the reason I'm smiling is because when patients tell me, I don't like almonds, I don't like cashews, I say, yeah, mix it with dark chocolate. You'd be shocked how much people get a smile on their faces and realize, oh, I could do that? The answer is yes, you can. If you're looking for magnesium, that's the way to do it. Now, bananas, which actually have quite a bit of potassium, but they do have quite a bit of sugar if you're diabetic, but bananas have magnesium in as well, about 37 milligrams, and salmon has a lot of magnesium as well. So those are the foods that you can eat that would help you get more magnesium in your diet. Now, here's another important thing that you need to be aware of, that just eating magnesium may help your heart, but it doesn't entirely help you with blood pressure. You need to do some other things. So in the other box, if you watch this video, watch the video on spinach, but also come back to this video and watch the video on how to lower your blood pressure naturally. It'll give you a total solution to help you with that. I hope this video helps you, and I'll see you on the next video.